Hey, yo, what's poppin', pimples? You like that? That's gonna be my new slogan. What's poppin', pimples? Stupid, but I enjoy it. So, came up with an idea. Gonna put out another video. This one, little cool idea. Figured I'd see what we do. You guys let me know your answers too. What we're gonna do is 20, 20 questions that you could ask anybody to help break the ice or to help get to know someone. This will hopefully help you guys get to know me a little better. They're pretty cool questions. Nothing crazy, just random, funky little questions. So let's get right into them. Let's answer your question. Question one: what emotion do you experience the most? Is hunger an emotion? I don't know. If it was, that'd be number one. But realistically, everyone wants to say happiness. Everyone wants to say fun, funky. But I'd probably say anger. Anger, not so much. I'd probably say most of the time, at work, home, just in general, when I'm like at Walmart shopping or something, I would say honestly, like annoyed. Annoyed and anger is the most common emotion that comes up, which sucks. But I'm trying to work on it. But I'm being real here, guys. I'm just being honest. Second one. Let's move. That's a good one. Hard one. I'd say, like in public, I used to have these friends that, like, if you're walking in Walmart or shopping, they'd like grab your hand and hold it, or like try to scream out, like, uh, "Don't you believe me?" Just like pretend they're gay in public and stuff. And or like if you run into somebody on accident, not paying attention, or knock something over, or at work we'd have a big one. If you broke something, everyone would always like look at you and go, "Oh." So there's a couple things like that, but I'd say most embarrassing in public would be when I was younger, hanging out with friends, and they'd always just try to make it awkward at Walmart or wherever we went. You know what I'm talking about. Number two: what embarrasses you most in front of other people? That's a good one. Hard one. I'd say, like in public, I used to have these friends that, like, if you're walking in Walmart or shopping, they'd like grab your hand and hold it, or like try to scream out, like, uh, "Don't you believe me?" Just like pretend they're gay in public and stuff. And or like if you run into somebody on accident, not paying attention, or knock something over, or at work we'd have a big one. If you broke something, everyone would always like look at you and go, "Oh." So there's a couple things like that, but I'd say most embarrassing in public would be when I was younger, hanging out with friends, and they'd always just try to make it awkward at Walmart or wherever we went. You know what I'm talking about. No, really though. Important question. My greatest influence my whole life would have to be my uncle Jake. He grew up across the street from us. He's such a straightforward, honest going, hardworking man. He'll do anything for anybody. When my mom passed away, we moved into his house. He took care of my brother and I, got us to school, and he made sure that we were okay, because financially we were screwed. We My mom's grave still doesn't have a headstone. That's how, or a gravestone. That's how poor we are. But he he got us through it, and I will never forget my uncle, for because that's his sister, for going through that hard time, but being man enough to get us kids through that time. I'll always, God bless and love my uncle. Uh, Usually, someone inspiring always should be your family first, hopefully. But if you don't have that family person to inspire you, it's hard. I get it. I really do. So that's a good question. That's a good question. We'll move on to number four. So these ones are taking a little longer than I expected, probably because all I do is talk like an idiot. But this will be the last one for this video. I might keep going depending how it goes. But the last question is, If you could do anything for the rest of your life, what would you do? When I was a kid, funny, I always wanted to be a zoologist. I knew what a zoologist was as a kid, which is weird. And that's true. I would always say I wanted to take care of animals. I wanted to be around all animals. Animals were the biggest thing when I was a kid. That and being a police officer in my younger teens to right now. Honestly, if I could do YouTube and TikTok the rest of my life while continuing a regular career until maybe one day I don't need to have a regular career, that would be ideal. But that's just dreaming big, obviously. That's just not going to happen. Realistically, if I could do anything, I wish I had like a giant plot of land where I could just like raise dogs, like take care of dogs, shelter dogs. That'd just be my ideal dream. Or as work, I've always wanted to like join the Red Cross, like travel where there's big problems, like hurricanes and tornadoes, stuff like that, and help rebuild communities, help the people get through it. It's hard to get into, but I really wish I could. Those would be opportunities of a lifetime for me. Well, guys, that's the quick little video, just a little bit to get to know me, a couple questions. I got plenty more stocked up for more videos since we're staying inside, locked in this quarantine together. I love you guys. I hope you guys checked out the appreciation video because I truly, truly do appreciate everything you guys do for me. God bless. Sleep tight. Stay warm. Stay cozy. Stay fat, man. Peace, guys. Yeah, buttery butter, make it real smooth. Got your girl in the back of my coop, no chicken coop. Pasta, get them in Rasta. Smoking on the beat till I get it like a hosta. No, not a hostage. Eating pork and sausage with chips and salt with vinegar. You got your girl and I know she digging ya. But this rap is over just like this video. Thanks for joining, cause I know you came for the fun in the game. Love you all. Enjoy the day.